everyone, welcome to our video about birds. Today I want to talk about starling birds, one of the most widespread bird species in the world. You may have seen them in your backyard or flying in huge flocks in the sky. But how much do you know about these amazing birds? Today I'm going to share with you some amazing aspects of starling birds. Starling birds are native to Europe, Asia, and Africa, but they have been introduced to many other regions such as North America, Australia, New Zealand, and the Pacific Islands. They can adapt to a variety of habitats, from urban areas to farmlands, woodlands, and grasslands. They are very gregarious and often form large roosts and flocks, especially in winter. They are small to medium-sized passerines, measuring about 15 to 36 centimeters in length and weighing about 34 to 400 g. They have strong feet, long legs, and a sharp bill that can open wide to probe for food. Their plumage is usually dark with a metallic sheen and speckled with white or buff spots. The color and pattern of their feathers change with the seasons and their age. The males have a yellow bill and longer throat feathers than the females. Starling birds are very intelligent and social. They can learn to mimic sounds from their environment, such as car alarms, human speech, and other bird songs. They communicate with each other using complex vocalizations that vary depending on the context and the individual. They also display various behaviors to attract mates, defend territories, or signal danger. One of the most spectacular sights in nature is a starling murmuration, which is a large flock of starlings flying in coordinated patterns that look like waves, clouds, or shapes. Scientists are still trying to understand how starlings achieve this remarkable feat of collective behavior, but they think it involves each bird following simple rules based on the movements of its nearest neighbors. Starlings form murmurations to avoid predators, find food sources, or roost together. Starlings are omnivorous and opportunistic feeders. They eat a wide range of foods such as insects, worms, seeds, fruits, grains, nectar, garbage, and even small vertebrates. They can use their strong bills to pry open cracks and crevices to find prey or to pierce fruits and flowers to extract the juice. They often feed in large groups, sometimes competing with other birds or animals for food. Starlings have both positive and negative impacts on the ecosystems they inhabit. On one hand, they help control insect pests such as gypsy moths and caterpillars, flies and fly larvae, and many other obnoxious insects. They also pollinate some plants by transferring pollen on their bills and feathers. On the other hand, they can damage crops by eating seeds and fruits, or by spreading diseases or parasites. They can also displace native bird species by competing for nesting sites and food resources. One of the main concerns about starling birds is their impact on native bird species, especially cavity nesters such as woodpeckers, bluebirds, swallows, and chickadees. They are aggressive invaders that can take over existing nest holes or evict other birds from their nests. They can also kill or injure adult or young birds by pecking them with their sharp bills. As a result, some native bird populations have declined due to starling competition. Starling birds are not endangered or threatened globally. They are one of the most abundant and widespread bird species in the world, with an estimated population of over 300 million individuals. However, some local populations may be affected by habitat loss, pollution, predation, hunting, or trapping. Some people also consider starlings as pests or nuisances and try to control their numbers by various methods. Starling birds are fascinating creatures that have adapted to many different environments and situations. They have remarkable abilities to fly in sync, mimic sounds, and communicate with each other. They also have important roles in the ecosystems they inhabit, but they can also cause problems for some native bird species. Whether you love them or hate them, you have to admit that starlings are amazing birds. I hope you enjoyed learning about starlings as much as I enjoyed sharing this with you. If you're as fascinated by nature as I am, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more exciting content. Until next time, stay curious and connected to the world around you. Happy birdwatching!